Awesome, Joanna. Well, thanks so much for jumping on and having a chat with me. And we're going to talk obviously a bit about your journey and how far you've come in a very short period of time. It's been amazing to watch your progress. There's been some great action taking strategies that you've used that we'll actually go through. And you hit your first 10K month, and I think the previous month was 3K as we kind of looked before. And so you've set yourself a new baseline, a new bar, super high, and we'll just keep that momentum rolling. But before we jump into what you did and everything like that, I'd love to just hear about you and your business and where you're at before we met, before you jump in the program.
Yep. So I run Paper Pops, which is a kids toy brand, and I've started that in 2023. So it's been 3 years that I've been running the business for. Yeah, in the beginning, I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I've just started off with one product with three designs, and I had that for 2 years. And I feel the business has been growing really slowly by myself, and I feel I really need some advice and extra guidance. And that's why I'm coming onto the program. I've also tried to learn a lot of things by myself, like things like meta ads, which I feel okay, I'm kind of getting into a wall, and I do need extra help. So here I am. I started doing the program in September, I think, end of September. Yeah, so in the Ecom Blueprint. And for the first month, I was just still trying to get my way around the program, trying to listen to like different parts of there's so much material that Will has on the program. So I haven't been able to go through it. I think not even a quarter of it yet, even to date in December. But yeah, like when I started, I tried to kind of get straight into the Black Friday because I was very, very close to the Black Friday already. Um, yeah, so been following the process, just doing the things that are most important first. When Will just told me change the prices on your website, um, make sure you include free shipping. So and actually put up the RRP. That's the first thing I've done, and I've just did it straight away when I spoke to you. And then another thing is to do my email campaigns. I do it once a month before. Now I just pretty much send. I think for Black Friday, obviously, I sent more, but I try to do once a week at least, and just to keep it up. And yes, and what else?
No,
And
no,
I'm
that's I mean
putting more
that's
money into meta ads, and I restarted the whole thing. I think I feel that I should give credit, and I've mentioned to you, um, Will, that I feel that meta ad probably is helping me again, and I'm feeling more confident about putting my investment and time into meta ads.
mm,
Yeah, I'm so happy I've done the 10K last month, and hopefully, like for December, it will be on the same traction, and
for sure.
I will keep doing what I'm doing now. So
Yeah. That's I mean you mentioned a few really important things there, and just from reeling off the action that you took. Firstly, it was that prioritization and understanding, yeah, like just getting really, I guess, like calm and level and confident in, okay, I just need to do these, two, three, four things. And at that case, as you're talking about, was I just need to get ready for Black Friday, and these are the boxes I need to tick. This stuff over here that I'd probably been meaning to do or didn't even know about, maybe that needed improvement, I can wait for. And I like hearing people say, I haven't been through the entire program. It's okay to go through the entire program, but it's like, taking what you need at your specific point in time is actually the most important thing. It's not, I never want someone to come into the program and be like, I just watched all of the content and yep, I feel accomplished and stuff like that. And I turn around and they haven't done anything about it, right? It's about getting what you need, understanding why you're doing it, how to do it, and then literally as you just did, just doing it straight away. Like uh, you know, I'd say obviously with the trusting the process is what we obviously say through the program, and that's why I'm not surprised at your amazing results. Honestly, like as I say, you set the baseline, but your level of action taking and dedication to do so in amongst family life and other work and other things, which we all have, but you have never made that an excuse as to why you couldn't do something. You just make it happen, and that's been a really admirable attribute to observe with you, and why you're going to continue your success. Like I just massively see that, which is amazing. I love that working with those sorts of people like you. So it's been amazing. Just flicking back to before you jumped in, do you remember if you had any hesitations? Was there any reservations with jumping in? Was there anything that you weren't sure about before you jumping in that you recall?
Obviously it's a big investment to consider. Yeah, because with the same money, I would think, oh, could I invest it in stock? Would I invest in new product? Like I was saying, all these shiny new objects that I have in my head that
Yeah.
we've gone through. Yeah, but I feel the learning is paying off. It's paying off quickly as well. I feel I'm
Yeah.
seeing the benefit, and yeah, that and I'm so happy that I've actually started this, and yeah, being part of the program. And will you every week? I think you're really pushing it. Don't forget, well, Black Friday's finished. Don't forget Christmas sale, and then now don't forget Boxing Day is coming. Though, even if I'm always running, I feel I'm always running behind. But I, I think you made that kind of, I don't know, that pushed me over the line and go, get it done. Send
Yeah.
that email, you know.
I love that. I mean, it's I'm people are in the same boat, and I do that because I'm that's how I operate too. Like, I think that a big thing I try to get people to understand in this program is that there is always an opportunity, but we have to create that opportunity. And we often talk about just being there with your hand out is what the way I describe it. That just means being involved by choice, having the willingness and the action taken to do so. Because it's very easy to sit there and say, no, no, only big brands do Black Friday, only big brands do offers at Christmas, only big brands do XYZ, which is a complete fallacy. And it's also a get out for people that don't want to do the work. They may not understand what they need to do. I totally acknowledge that. But everyone can figure it out if they're willing to do so. And they're the sorts of people, again, like yourself, that invest in themselves and jump into this program because they know that there's more they can be doing. And they just want to know the clearest, easiest way to do that. And then doing the work is the most important thing, again, which is what you've displayed. And, you get the results. Like the amount of people were saying after last month is, I just did the thing and then I got the results and that was mind blowing. It's like, yep. I hate to be the one there sitting there saying, told you so, but I more like to say, that's amazing. You deserve it. Massive confidence building with this business, which is incredible. So just with, apart from obviously what we just sort of spoke about, the encouragement and advice and strategy and stuff like that, what have you found most beneficial for you within the program, just with what's involved?
I think that having a community, I feel that I found a lot of sharing really, even from the messages and posts. So, or keep me on track. So if this is what everyone else is doing, whereas before when I'm alone, I might just running to a few ads or maybe on Instagram, the business, like a few businesses that I follow or in a community with, I kind of just see what they're doing, but I don't see, I see what they're promoting rather than seeing what they're doing behind the scene.
Mm.
And I think in this program, it allowed me to see it. And even way before like the planning, like I think the planning part of it and when they start kind of preparing for Black Friday, for example, it gets
Mm.
like months ahead. A lot of businesses do like planning for half a year or month ahead, as I hear in the community. And for me, before I joined the program, it's just like, okay, this weekend I want to do this, and I'll just I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or when I have the time, and if my son is sick or if there's something going on, okay, I'll do it next week. But
Yeah.
now I feel okay, there is an urgency. I feel that urgency, and we will always kind of pushing it and saying, okay, it's coming, it's coming. You got to do it. You got to do it. And that gives me a lot of momentum, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome to hear that that's where you've found, and it's a bit of accountability, a bit of like playing the game and you've taken what you've needed from it, which is again incredible. So it's amazing to observe. Just one last thing, being on this side and you've only been in the program for 3 months or so, but being on this side and having the results you have, like what would you sort of say to people that are where you were, maybe spinning the wheels, maybe a bit overwhelmed, maybe just uncertain, lacking confidence. Like, what would you sort of say to those people, knowing what you know now about what they should do next?
I think I think community is a good thing if you find your community and you can actually learn a lot quickly because a lot of people who are in the community they've done what you've done like in before, and that that's I think in being an entrepreneur, it's really lonely in a lot of cases. And when people are sharing on social media, there are lots of people who are sharing about their experiences on social media. It's not as deep. So I feel if you're stuck, just don't look at those shallow comments or like that one clip or reel that you've seen or that or post that you've seen on social media about business. So there are a lot of business that are kind of like very slow this year. That's what the sentiment is.
Mm.
But when after I joined the program, I feel okay, if I know what I'm doing, then I could do better. So it's not just the market not doing well, or you don't I feel before I joined, I probably get from the news or from the social media, we get a lot of these mixed messages that get like can confuse us.
Mm.
And when in a kind of I don't feel it's like a protected community, but in a community that's laser focused and that positive vibe, it will help you a lot and to stay positive and just keep going.
For sure. That's a brilliant message. Absolutely right. And I
Yeah.
love that. And yeah, again, big advocate in the program of controlling what we can control. Like, media doesn't change our circumstances, only we can do that. And I've, from personal experience, you're exactly right. Being in an environment, whether it's virtual or obviously physical, that's going to create positivity and create enthusiasm and lead you to where you want to go is everything, absolutely everything, especially in a lonely journey that is entrepreneurship and especially in the online world. So, thank you so much for those valuable insights. And again, congrats on your first 10K month, the first of many big milestones ahead, big year ahead. And yeah, massive congrats. So thanks for sharing all that. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cool.